G'day everyone. I haven't made a low investment FE farming guide for quite a few seasons, and because it's my #1 ever video, I thought I would do a new one for season SS3. I will be doing it in the lava area because the immolating flame drops in this area. It's an exclusive drop to this zone, and they sell for 260-ish flame elementium each. So if one of those drops, it's going to be a good day for everyone. I will be doing this on a time basis. I'll be running the timer for 1 hour. I was going to do it by per maps, but it's very hard to track that way. So I'll just do it by the hour. I have approximately 150 maps left. I'll just be doing stage 2, 2-stage maps, unless I get one that's a chance to have flame elementium drop. My trait deck is extra monsters, chance for God of War to spawn, chance for Eternakin to spawn, and chance for Dark Surge to spawn with the boss for the edicts, as well as some basic flame sand and Netherrealm resonance. This is what's going to make this entire test basically free to do, because you'll buy the keys with the Netherrealm resonance and you'll get Netherrealm resonance in return. So what you can do, you can go to the trader, you can go to the beacon shop and buy as many boiling flame sea keys as you want. I can buy 32, so let's just buy them all and use up all of our Netherrealm. That way it'll be very easy to track how much we get. Now the items that we will be tracking for our hour will be flame sand, Eterna reverberations, fleeting and the upgraded ones, lost secrets, sightless guides, Maud's trick. The reason these 3 cards is because they are just flat flame elementium. There is no tax on selling them, and obviously flame elementium. If I get one of the mega rare cards, then we'll be tracking that as well. And sorry, one more card that I forgot will be the Crow's Whale. This has dropped a fair bit this morning. It's 3 FE each. So I'll move that across and I'll track that as well. This will give you a pretty good idea of how much currency you can make in low tier maps. Low tier being 7.2, not 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, 8.1 farming. These are super cheap to do. As you can see, it will actually be free once we get underway. How many beacons do we have? We have 137. I'll probably forget that number, so let's transfer. Actually, it's not going to matter because more beacons will drop as we go. So I'll just make a note of how many we had to start. Alrighty, so I've written down that we have 137 boiling flame sea beacons, and let's get it underway. I was going to go over my build. This is actually take 2 of making this video, but that's, irrelevant. So I am running with the pack scripts that I'm running is my flame elementium pack scripts, and then when I get to the league mechanic, I'll be switching to my bubbles just for the max amount of chance of getting loot in there. And that is as simple as it is. I want fluorescence, so let's just add 2 bubbles. I probably could have just upgraded what I had, but let's just go with that. Alright, so just dashing through the maps as fast as you can to clear. Obviously the amount of maps that you can complete in an hour depends on how fast your build is. I do have a Boomodo as well, however his clear speed is not as fast as this character. So we've had 2 flames elementium drop already, which is pretty sweet. And yeah, we're just going to clear maps like this. 5 Flame Elementium. That's pretty lucky to get that many in one map. I don't want it, Ruby. Alright, put it there. So just going through, clearing the map. This is a pretty long map, honestly. Minute 30 with me crapping on before. All my gems just leveled up. I didn't get an edict this time, so we'll just leave the map and go on to the next one. I'll do one more map and then I'm going to pause the video and I'll see you towards the end of the hour and we'll see how much currency we made. Hopefully we can get a relatively decent gauge of how many maps we ran so we can blues. So we can get a per map average. I guess we can go off how many we had initially or how many area bosses that we complete for a very rough estimate, noting that the beacons don't really show up too much, or they do but I just don't notice as I'm zooming past quite quickly. So that was a frozen abyss. When I get into the zone, I'm not going to look down there at all. I'm using an upgraded loot filter. It's made by my brother. If anyone would like it, it hides most stuff that is not worth, you know, a couple of FE each, or stuff like the keys that are quite good. Go to this one. Alright, I will see you probably at the 30-minute mark. What the hell? Adds 4 rainbow bubbles. In each omen selection after this, 1 bubble will be removed from the lowest quality to the highest. Does that mean those 2 whites are going to be removed? In exchange for 4 rainbows? I mean, I'll take it. If I just have to keep adding a random shit one and have 4 rainbows left over at the end, woohoo. Alrighty everyone, this one should be a juicy. I'm going to have a look at what I have in Flame Elementium first. So 126. If this goes up by an astronomical number, then I may exclude this one from the run, but we'll see how we go. If this was on 8-1, I would be making hundreds of FE from this one, because Netherrealm in 8-1 is absolutely crazy. This is actually hurting quite a bit. Just checking to see if I switch to the right scripts then. Ooh. Oh, I thought I charged straight into that then. Oh boy. I'll come back and loot afterwards, unless it gets too far away. That damage that's flying around is quite annoying. So that's pretty good. Looks like the last one's a bit far away. So that's why I just went back to loot. So I was at 126. That's it complete. Okay, that was nowhere near as insane as I was expecting. Yes, it's nice for the flame elementium to drop out, but because we're only in 7.2, if this was 8.1, we would have just got about, probably, I would expect we would have got about 30 rank 5 plus beacons, which would be about 300 flame elementium. That one sounds okay. And yeah, so let's just have a quick check. I mean, we got 60 flame elementium, but that's not that amazing. It's probably pretty amazing for 7.2, but overall, it's not going to impact the results that much. So we're going pretty well at the moment. We're on track to make probably 300 flame elementium in an hour, which is pretty darn sweet. The benefit for 7.2 is the more nightmares that you can do. If this was on 8.1, I'd probably be doing 2 nightmares. I've already done 3, so, you know. Alrighty, we've just ticked over the 30-minute mark. I'll do a quick check to see how we're doing after this one. If you're wondering how I am building the nightmares in this one, is because it's 7.2 and you can't really get that many rank 5 plus beacons, which is what makes the higher level ones really, really good, is I'm focusing on commodity bubbles. I'm going to pause that so we can do a quick recap of what we have had drop. Had some random gear, not tracking that, haven't had any skills drop. We've had 192 flame elementium drop, just raw, which is great. We've had 3 Eterna reverberate. What? They're worth less than 1 each now? That is mental. They were 1.5 FE when I last looked. Maybe we won't count those. And we've had 1 ultimate Emma drop. I bought these today for 20. How are they 11? Anyway, 10, that's fine. So that's 208. We've got almost a full stack of flame sand, which is another, that's probably about 15 flame elementium worth. So we're up to about 215. We've had, what's that? 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 rank 5 plus beacons. That's about another 120 flame elementium. So we're actually tracking to make a fair killing from this test. And we've had 1 edict dart. 6. Wow, they've come right down. They were 12 yesterday, which is crazy. Yeah, and then we've had some assorted. Oh, they're all the way up here because we've had so many drop. Have we had many lost secrets? Where are they? We've had no lost secrets. Interesting. So maybe Voidlands drops lost secrets more often, and this one drops the Crow's Whale more often. Anywho, back to the test. Alrighty, everyone, we are coming up on the hour mark. What I have noticed is this is... That obviously didn't do what I thought it did. 7.2 speed farming is a great way of farming nightmares. You do make a bit of currency from the maps in this flame elementium gear, which we'll see outside of. You'll see. So you get maybe 2 or 3 flame elementium average per map that you run. Each map is taking me between sometimes 30 seconds to do a map. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. And then you're just blasting to the next map. The fastest nightmare that I had was, I think, a 50% in 6 minutes. It took me to do that many rounds. I'll do one more and then the boss, and then we'll call it the end of the first hour. I think I'll do this test for an extra hour, just to compare the 2 hours together to see if 1 hour was just far more beneficial than I guess that's okay. Far more beneficial than usual. As if I posted this hour's test, I think you would look at it and go, that's BS. There's no way that that is the standard that you can make in 7.2. But it's surprised me a lot how important clear speed is. So this build is doing about as much damage as my Boom Moto, but the speed that you can get around the map is astronomically faster. So yeah, invest in your character and see if you can make it speedy. It's really, really improved how much FE an hour I can get. I think I'll have to do this on 8.1 to compare against my other video and see if I can make, I don't know. I reckon if I'm lucky, I can make maybe 1,000 FE an hour on the other in 8.1s. Just because the nightmares are so much bigger in 8.1. So we'll do the area boss. I'm still going to count this towards the... I'm going to leave the timer going towards the 2 hour. I'll pause it for the calculations. And then I will unpause and do the rest of the second hour. So he should get 1 shot. Yep, there we go. Alright. So I think I've done 4 or 5 of those. It's been quite good. Where are we? The beginnings. I feel like I had 1. Maybe 2. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not counting those. So I've had 1 dart. I'll bring up spreadsheet. Alrighty, we are coming up on the end of the 2 hour mark. I might have time for 1 or 2 more maps. I probably should have gone the quant one there, but whatever. Speed is money. Time is money, rather. I am glad I did this second hour, as I don't feel like it has been anywhere near as profitable as the first. I haven't stopped to check that. It just feels like I've found less of everything. I know I found a couple extra ultimate embers, but ultimate embers aren't really worth that much anymore. The price of absolutely everything is coming down, which is good because that just means that this is effectively better value per hour, as this drops a lot of base flame elementium, which just means that the FE is going to go further for you, which is fantastic. Scratch my nose because I thought I was in the load screen, but I wasn't. So we'll get 1 more map done, and then we will see how we went and get an average of the 2 hours. I must admit the experience gain has been absolutely mental. I had level 16 skills at the start of this test, and they are all level 20. I believe I was level 92, maybe 93 at the start of this, and I'm almost 96 now after just 2 hours. So doing pretty well. But yeah, I'll finish this one off. I'll have a look at what I have and do a tally. Almost finished this map anyway. The speed of this build is blowing my mind. I farmed for 5 hours yesterday to do 100 maps or 90 maps, and I feel like I could do 90 maps in an hour and a half on this build, because most maps take about a minute. The fastest map that I had was about 40 seconds, including the load screens, because I got a lightning ball as well as God of War, and it was quite comically fast. Alright, so let's have a quick look at what we got. 333 flame elementium, about the same amount of flame sand, and we got 2 edicts. We only got 5 rank 5 beacons. We got a ton of other beacons. I did say that we had 136 Beacon of the Boiling Flame level 4s when we started, so by that logic we've done 50 maps. But as I said before, I was doing maps in between 40 seconds and 2 minutes at the extreme. The nightmares were taking about a minute and a half, and yeah, I blitzed the absolute shit out of that. So 15 lost secrets, 22 sightless guides, and 48 mords. Let me tally it and I'll be right back. Okay, so looking at the drops, I have modified the spreadsheet a little bit, because Lava Boil and Glacial rank 5 beacons are actually 14 and 15 flame elementium each. So I have changed that to have that separate, because there's a 4 flame elementium difference. So that brings the first hour's total up to 617 flame elementium, and coming down to the second hour, we have 483 flame elementium, which is actually surprisingly decent. Again, 333 flame elementium. I was prioritizing commodity in the nightmares, because it was 7-2 and rank 5 beacons were a little bit more rare. But yeah, so really good profit of an average of 550 FE an hour. I didn't have any radiant commodity beacons in the second hour, and I still got 333 flame elementium. So that is absolutely insane that you can make 550 FE an hour doing 7-2s. Granted, not everyone's gear is going to be as good as mine. I have spent maybe 5,000 flame elementium on this character, which I only just started using, which is pretty crazy. But really, that's 10 hours worth of farming to get everything that I've got with this gear. It may be you can upgrade 1 or 2 pieces and just make yourself a little bit faster, but you can just do it in 7-2s. You don't have to go to 8-1 deep space to make 500 FE an hour. You just do it in 7-2, no cost. Now, where does the no cost come from? You can buy maps with Netherrealm resonance. So this is everything that we made in this test. I'll just bring it all across. Alright, so this is everything that we made in this test. Okay, so we technically used about 55 or 60 rank 4 beacons. Now we just remove this from there. we go over to the trader, and the trader will sell us more beacons. So let's upgrade the flame dust and that grey shit and the flame dust into flame sand. You can buy compasses from here, but beacons that we just used were the beacon of the Boiling Flame Sea, and we can buy another 146, so that's 90 more than we used to do this test. I'm not going to buy those because I can use this Netherrealm now for my next test, where I'll be juicing 8.1 maps, or maybe I'll get the last 26% of this level and then go into 8.1 because I might die. I did level at some point and I didn't realize. No. Oh, it's a statue. I've got more slots that I can use now. So I can easily get another power boost there. Anyway, that is my no-cost 7.2 farming guide. Just blitz the maps as fast as you can, get into the nightmare and get some decent currency. Alright, if you are clearing slower than me, which you probably will be if you're looking for a 7.2 no-cost mapping solution, I was doing them in about a minute. If you're clearing them in 2 minutes, then you can expect to make about 275 flame elementium, 3 minutes 183, and 4 minutes still 137 flame elementium per hour. If you get a really good nightmare, that might jump up. If not, then that's what I would expect. Yeah, that's all I've got for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and everything. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Let's draw the winner for the other farming strategy that I had. Alrighty, what I have done is I have gone to all 4 other parts of the part 4 videos. 4 parts of the videos. I haven't posted the part 5 because I was leaving a guess the total quantity video going. So I have gone to every video of the series and given everyone a entry, going from the latest video back to the earliest video. So everyone has an entry. There was 21 comments total on all of my videos, I believe. Yep, so there was 21 unique commenters to the videos. So now we will load up the RNG, 21, do 3 testers and then draw the winner. 1, 2, 3, and now the winner is comment number 15. I believe that would have been about here. Yep. So Firefly 70, you have won exactly. You know what's awkward? When you were keeping a tab that had your totals on it. Now I'm going to have to look at the latest video. 1 second. Alrighty, I have found it. I haven't uploaded this video yet, but the total that Firefly has won is 839 flame elementium. Now I'll look at the closest guess. Alrighty, I thought it was pretty funny when Simon guessed 2132. It was as I was finishing the DPS scripts video that I saw his guess, and I was going to comment saying, damn, that's close. He was the closest. The total was 2179, so he was within 60 flame elementium of a guess that was 5.5 hours of farming. So congratulations to Simon, you've won 250 flame elementium. Please place an item on the trade house for that amount and tell me what it is and I will purchase it. That's all I have for this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in an 8.1 video. Also, if you haven't already and you're curious about crafting, please check out that video. And for those that keep asking me to post my charge moto build, all you need to do is click the top right here, go to recommend all, select the hero, go down to charge calling, hit confirm, and there are my two build guides for Boom Moto. Anyway, that's what I've got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.